Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We have the Drake Dating Simulator by the boy, the one and only, Rude, offending everyone. And we gonna offend. What's the mind? We apologize, y'all. We hear that all day, a lot. But we apologize. But this Drake and Kendrick beef is just. I think we're gonna be talking about this for the rest of the summer.
I'm tired.
I'll say this. It might be the biggest. Well, I don't know. It's when it comes down to the hip hop. This is gonna be either the biggest or the second biggest moment of the year. The biggest is possibly Diddy, because we just now getting started with that, and just every other month something new stuff was coming out about that. But with this Drake, for the moment, one of the biggest things we ever seen in the last 5 years, especially in the probably longer in the hip hop, like bam, like it's you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like outside, especially when it just comes down to the music, outside of like the blogs and the drama and all that, like this is one of the biggest moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I think it's gonna be one of those things that even at like the year in wrap up, people are gonna talk about it. You know, because it like how impactful. Even my mom said, I told my mom how we were recording. She said, "Yeah, I did hear something about that." I'm like, "Who you heard from? You don't know no Kendrick or no?" Well, she probably know Drake, but I doubt she know who Kendrick is. You think your mama heard about it? I'm sure she probably did
about
too.
Everything, child, because she
stay being nosy.
Stay being who she is. I love her. My baby.
Hey man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, all you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
knock it in with a thumbs up.
Let's go. Let's hop into this one, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what he got to cook up for us today, man. Let's go.
Allegations. Little Kendrick Lamar has been making some allegations against Drake recently, saying he has a ghostwriter, tush implants, and secret children. Some may be related, others coerced, but just because baby Kendrick says it doesn't make it true. If anything, he's probably just afraid for his childlike body. So it's important to remember that a song, lyric, or joke shouldn't be taken seriously. Now with that out of the way, let's get to the next part of the video called How Young is Too Young for Drake? Publicly, the youngest he's gone is 19-year-old Hailey Baldwin, which is a little sus, but totally legal. However, when asked about it, Hailey says she's known him for 4 years. Meaning when she was 15, he was 30. Oh, but that's just one girl, right? Wrong. Because he also, allegedly, dated 18-year-old model Bella Harris. Which again, totally legal and not weird at all until you figure out he's known her since she was 16. Drake is basically putting girls.
Did I see that video of that girl? She said he followed all of their, or did I show that to you? When she said he followed all of their basketball team when they were like, how old were they? 14, 15? Mm-hmm. And then she said she worked up the courage to DM him
when she
turned 18, mm-hmm. And like that's how they started talking. But he had already been following her, liking her photos and stuff. And I'm like, bro, that like even on that end, like I know a lot of people will bail him out because they would be like, well, he never hit her up, she hit him up, so people will bail out. But for you to go out your way, I'll say this: it's one thing to know. And it's another thing not to know how old someone is. Mm-hmm. So you like no matter like you just going scrolling on Instagram, you might not know how old someone is for you to follow them, especially if they're a rando. You know what I'm saying? It might be somebody random you came across, especially like I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying some people might follow people not knowing their age. You know? Mm-hmm. You still trying to justify? See, give me some.
No, I'm listening. I'm trying to listen. I guess that's the.
But with you knowing that they are minors in high school and you follow all of them, that's a little weird. Being as big a celebrity you are. Mm-hmm. What? Say what's on your mind.
I have nothing on my mind.
Yes, you do. I know you
I
personally.
don't. I promise I don't.
I promise you do.
If I had something to say, I say.
No, you won't. Sometimes you just keep your mouth shut, and I'm tired of that. I'm calling you out, y'all. She will keep her mouth shut. She will.
Wrong, because he also allegedly dated 18-year-old model Bella Harris, which again, totally legal and not weird at all until you figure out he's known her since she was 16. Drake is basically putting girls on pre-order, letting other diddlers know there's a queue. Sorry, busy downloading trauma. You can have it right after I corrupt it. It's not his fault the younger you are, the better your DLC package. Just ask future overdose victim Millie Bobby Brown, who's been texting Drake since she was 14.
We just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more.
Ew, every guy watching this knows I miss.
And that'll be a different, like, the situation would be different if, say, for instance, there was your aunt, like your uncle or something like that, a relative to say, hey, I miss you, I haven't seen you in a while. You know what I'm saying? You're pursuing your career, I'm pursuing mine. But
of course we know. That's common sense. Like, of course we know that's fine. This is family.
Or even a cousin.
When this is a grown man that's
has no relations to you.
Has no relation to you, and you think that it's okay because y'all are in this industry. No, it's not. And I feel like that's why people sit back and they justify things.
I ain't justifying nothing.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, my bad.
That's why I feel like people sit back and they justify things because, like, oh, well, she's an actor and he's,
And then she came out and said nothing, but you on, like, grooming. I'm not putting the grooming title on it, but grooming happens in ways that one party might not even see it coming.
Or they might not even recognize that that's what it is, especially when you are a child.
Yeah.
You're thinking that this is just friendly conversation. And me as a parent, me as an adult, first of all, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what industry you in. I don't care what you do. You're not about to be sitting back texting my 14-year-old daughter. Period. Like.
But they be like, but it's Drake. And that's the problem.
But anyway. But yeah.
And why are you sitting? Then in that same interview, she said, what do y'all talk about? Boyfriends.
Yeah, what she said, he gives me boy advice.
Yeah. Like, that was weird,
you ain't got no cousins, no uncle, no brother, no daddy. Like, what?
Miss you means I'm thirsty. You might as well text I'm guilty. But you know what? Maybe I'm looking into this too much. What did you guys text about, Millie?
About boys. He helps me.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Letting you know exactly how to groom yourself before going out. But what specific information did he give you about the boys?
That stays in the text messages.
Oh, predators always make me cry. That stays in the text messages. Just an adult having a private conversation with a child. Nothing to see here. What do you think the over-under is Drake texted her the federal mantra of, it'll be our little secret, or no one needs to know? I mean, I'm not saying he's a predator, but he's definitely using their playbook. Starting with, let me help you with the boys, to let me help you with flirting, to let me help you with stuff. Do you want to accidentally poop on your future hubby? No? Well, then you gotta practice. Oh, but those are just allegations. It's not like Drake actually bediddled someone underage, right? Somewhat wrong. Because there's video footage of him bringing a 17-year-old girl on stage, then proceeding to kiss her as he grinds up on her. Pretty disgusting, but not technically illegal, as it happened in Colorado, where the age of consent is 17. However, he didn't know this until after kissing her. And once he does find out, he says,
but a lot of people then, in regards to try to cover it up or make an excuse or bail him out, say, but he didn't know when he was doing all that, he didn't know how old she was.
First of all, let me say this. Looking at this girl, first of all, she looks young.
Yeah, period. Even the way she's dressed.
She looks young.
But I'll say this, because this is what they'll say. Well, 18-year-olds dress like this as well. Then a lot of people vouch. Well, if she's 18, she's grown, she's legal. Now a lot of people like she's 17 in Colorado. The legal age is 17, so there's nothing wrong with it.
But yeah, y'all will sit and say all that, but
that's not what I'm saying.
I don't care.
I'm just trying to justify it for them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I know how people talk on the internet and in real life and try to justify things. But go. Sorry.
I was just going to say, I don't care. I just feel like it's weird and it's very, it's disgusting regardless. Like, I understand, like, some states have, like, different, ages. I don't know what's the youngest age or whatever. Yeah. But still, in your right mind, I really don't care what the state, deems as being an adult.
Yeah.
That's still weird to me. And the fact that you didn't know her age. You didn't know that she was 17. And I do wonder, do you know that going to Colorado that the legal age of consent is 17?
True,
I wonder, do you even know that? Do you look up these things before you go to these states? I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? But you did know that she was 17. She could have been 16. What's the conversation then? That's my question, and it's weird. Even when she said 17, if you do not know, listen, I see that. If you don't know that the legal age is 17 in Colorado, you double down on it regardless. After she told you the age,
you apologize and say I do apologize, but
I
meant no harm by it, but thank you for being a part of the show. Let's continue to go. You know what I'm saying? You could have spent it a whole different way. Or verify. Or have your, because I don't know the beginning part. I don't know how she even got up on stage.
Like, are you having your people go out to the crowd and get them?
Hold on. Females been throwing Drake bras, huh?
And are these young girls? I'm wondering. I see them hanging.
So why? Never mind.
Everything is just very sus for me. But anyway, people make excuses for other, people that they look up to, or
they have
they
some
support,
type of likeness,
or they have some type of likeness. People turn a blind eye to certain people, but
yeah.
Anyway.
So he knows he effed up, and what do you think he does next? Did you guys double down and say, yep, he just starts fanning her with his red flag. But then he asked her to take a seat, right? Nope. He triples down and says,
I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your feel against my chest.
That's right, after potentially committing a crime, he wanted everyone to know he had no remorse. And I know what you're thinking, that must be it. What could he have possibly done to make the situation worse, aside from kissing her hands, her cheeks, her forehead, and her lips? Oh, it's all I need to see, officer. Take him away. Seriously, I got caught up in the moment, and then there's, when you're famous, they just let you do it. Sometimes I don't even ask for permission. I just invite him on stage and grab them by the hymen. Let's face it, people, there's been a lot of warning signs. Did you forget his song Nice, where he says, high school pics, you was even bad then? Or 6 months ago, where he posted a video shot.
But I'll take the bullet on that one. High school.
What you saying? He could possibly what?
He could be reminiscing about his his moment when he was in high school, like high school crush. But he could also meant it this way, so I can't vouch for that.
I ain't vouching for nothing because I don't know where you came from.
I don't know what context you speaking in that. When I heard it, I thought he was rimming off a chick that he grew up with in high school. He was even bad then. Like, I'm talking about past tense, but now I'm seeing you like again. That's how when I listen to the song. But perception is what you make of it. You know what I'm saying?
And we don't know who actually wrote it.
Yeah.
So,
true that.
But regardless of the fact, it don't matter who wrote it really. But you're the one rapping it. You're the face of it. So you can always change things around.
That is true.
Like, what do you mean by this? Like, what is the context? I would like to know the context of the song because I can't remember the song.
Yeah.
In a middle school? I'm starting to think he leaked his own pic so prosecutors couldn't use highly accurate descriptions of it from his victims as evidence against him in court. Sorry, Stacy, we all know it looks like a Pringles can. So unless your tears were recording, I think we're done here. And let's not forget the most damning evidence, Heartbeat 6. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd been done arrested. I'm way too famous for that shit you suggested. Which only proves 3 things. 1, life imitates art.
There is no quicker way for people to think that you are diddling kids than by writing a song about it.
2, his ghostwriter deserves more credit, because clearly this was all him. And 3, Drake doesn't have friends. He doesn't. Only leeches trying to suck money out of him. A true friend would have said, bro, are you insane? You're gonna put out a song with like 10 references to porking? But instead, his homies were like, yeah, that shit's dope. Send it. Maybe that's Drake's problem. Too many people around him telling him yes. I mean, think about it. He's Drake. He could have any woman he wants. Everywhere he walks are pet stores of kitties just begging to be bought. But if you could have any woman, does that make them less desirable? We all know hunting is part of the appeal. Getting someone to go on a date, come back to your place, and salad is hard. But the thought of it possibly happening makes you hard.
Oh!
You see? Men don't want to be...
Hold on, bruh. This man is wild.
What are you doing?
Who?
You.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here trying to see what the next video is because this is crazy.
Got your discombobulated.
Like Drake get a salad to somebody get a salad toast tonight.
Discombobulated.
At the whoop, she at the whoop up top. Oh, bruh. And I'll say this, since if you notice this, right, it's been a pattern that's been going on. And a lot of stuff people have speculated from the 90s and 80s are really starting to come to light at this day and age. We might be living in our last days for real. Because a lot of stuff that's been done in the dark is starting to really come out, especially in this industry, right? Whether it's the film industry, music industry, just in the entertainment industry. They done got R. Kelly. They done got Bill Cosby. Like, stuff like that has been talked about, you know what I'm saying, for years. All this evidence and all this stuff is starting to come out with Diddy. They ain't the only ones. And like I've told you prior, just in conversation with between us, a lot of stuff is learned behavior. Y'all picking up, y'all seeing other people get away with certain things for so long, y'all started doing it and expect y'all selves to get away with it for a long time. Now everybody's starting to get caught. And you can't say, oh, you can't believe the rumors anymore. Because a lot of stuff that was just rumors are really now starting to show themselves as truth. So if some stuff was a rumors, especially with a lot of people, now everything you hear ain't always factual, but a lot of things you hear got some type of truth behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling it all truth, but I'm saying some stuff has some truth behind it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to this industry, when it comes down to trafficking of some sort or other things, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's up to you to use your own discernment.
Just
Correct word? Correct term?
yeah, you use the word.
See, you okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just checking on you. All right, let's just get back into it, y'all. Let's.
Terrible. We all know hunting is part of the appeal. Getting someone to go on a date, come back to your place, and salad is hard. But the thought of it possibly happening makes you hard. You see, men don't want to be handed trophies. We want to win a trophy. So even though Drake's at a buffet, he can't help but crave Sour Patch Kids. I mean, monsters gotta eat too, right? So maybe we should start being a little less judgmental, a little more empathetic. Because say what you want about Drake, but that man never speeds in a school zone. Or as he calls it, window shopping. Sometimes he just shakes a Gucci bag out the window to get their attention. And he's always looking both ways at crosswalks again and again and again. Sure, once he gets a whiff of their innocence, he can't be stopped. But what are we gonna do? Investigate his potential crimes and give his victims some justice? You think that's gonna work? You can take the kids out of his house, but you can't take the kids out of his mind. He'll always be hunting for forbidden fruit, even if it's not ripe yet. Drake is a VIP, or very impatient p***o. Rapper is only one.
I thought he's a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan.
You're crazy.
See, now I got him. Say OVO. Say OVO. Now step. I just want y'all to hit him in the comments and say OVO. Let's hear it in the comments, man. We got to get the OVO in the comments.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Hit it, see. Say it one time. Say it one time for the people. For the people, see.
Okay, sing it.
Say OVO. Say OVO. Now step this way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in?
Stop.
I can't with you.
Stop. Come on.
OVO, man. Or the other vaginal. Oh!
Drake is a VIP, or very impatient p***o. Rapper is only one P away from trauma. Think about it. Drake said his favorite game is blackjack, probably because he's always hitting on 14 and 15 and stopping at 21. Why does being so wrong feel so right? He says in front of Build-A-Bear. She's turning 18, which to Drake means that meat is about to expire. Can we all accept there's a difference between a joke and violence? Like on March 7th, one of Drake's security guards was shot outside his house. Can we all agree that's wrong? Because if anyone's shooting their shot, it's Drake during prom night.
But didn't they come out and say that that's all that stuff was?
I have no clue.
I told you.
I have no clue.
And I showed you the article, but I don't know the facts behind it.
Yeah, I don't know if you said something, and then I said, well, if that's not the case, then did this actually really happen? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All agree that's wrong, because if anyone's shooting their shot, it's Drake during prom night. This is God's plan. You know what you want to do? Oh, you want to push that subscribe button. Oh, push the button.
Oh my gosh. What is happening today?
Dude is wild, man. Shout out to him, man.
So disturbed. Okay.
That was crazy, bro. I don't know what to say. OVO.
I'm just, you know.
Are we locked in? Are you my friend? Now still.
I just say definitely like things that are done in the dark. Definitely will come to light. So I just don't I just hope that everyone, you know, that's been like doing stuff. I'm just going, never mind. I have so much going on in my head. I just want everybody locked up. I want everybody held accountable. I just say that. That's been doing like weird stuff like this.
Like, that's crazy though, bro.
I ain't gonna say I do want everybody held accountable.
And I'll say this. Like, maybe what's going on is needed to be going on because a lot of exposing has been going on for years in the industry, and a lot of people have constantly gotten away with it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, and now we go, like, people coming across certain things on social media and are acting shocked at the situation. A lot of this stuff, to me, it's not shocking because I'm like, it's been on public display. Let's not act like we didn't see the rapper out there in the park with a minor at the time, and people passed that like it wasn't nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's talking about, nah, we just friends. Why your big grown tail out in a park with your hands down on? You know what I'm saying? We saw the photos. We saw it. Like you just want to call us dumb and act like we didn't see what we saw.
None of this stuff surprises me because people that have money, power, fame.
He ain't got that much money and power.
But I'm not talking about him. When I'm speaking in general for people that have money, power, and fame, and they can buy. All these years they've been buying their way out of things. Like, nothing surprises me. So when things now are coming to light, I'm like, good, and I know that there's more. So many people have swept things under the rug. People have turned a blind eye to certain things.
Pay attention.
People are scared. A lot of people have been scared for a lot of years to come up and speak, out against certain people.
But also, let me say this: pay attention to who the people that's been being quiet lately, and who's been starting to hide and trying to change the way they move. Because honestly, Diddy did that a couple years ago. A lot of people was like, "Why Diddy don't want to be addressed as P Diddy no more?" P Diddy, P, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then now you want to be called Brother Love. Everything is about love, and I just want to embrace it. I want to show love to everybody. It's all about love, and I want to be on this positive. Boy, you put too much negative energy out into the world, and now be want to attract positive. That positive is burnt. That positive core is burnt out. It can't attract no more positive.
Yeah.
You negative. You got too much negative going in. That positive said, hey, we can't do nothing with that boy. Then you start moving and trying to relocate. Talking about, I don't want to, I'm down here now. I'm like, it's all about love, man. I just want to spread love. Like, you pushing too much love, man. What's up?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know. But hopefully facts and the truth really, like,
yeah, it's
put on front.
But little by little, things are starting to come out and show itself, though.
Most definitely.
And all of it. So we just gonna sit back and watch, y'all. Let's all just,
and not just with him. I'm talking about with anybody. Not just with him, not just with Diddy. I'm talking about any and everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. But yeah, okay.
Y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ BK. This is.
Sarah and Ho.
We are. We
Had
are.
to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back